Hi everyone and welcome back, and if you're new here, I am Prakriti, and in today's video I am going to create this natural and flushed makeup look. I often wear this look in my review videos, so if you want to know how I create this look, please keep on watching. I start with the Good Vibes Rosehip Hydration Face Gel. I'm not going to say a lot about this product because I'm planning a review video on the Rosehip products by Good Vibes, but yeah, we're using it for hydrating our face. Moisture is so important for my skin because if your face is moisturized, your makeup is gonna pop. I'm applying this gel all over my face and neck and massaging it into my skin. I also apply a little bit extra under my eyes for some extra hydration because my concealer or base products do not crease if I hydrate my under eyes properly. Next, I will be using my favorite moisturizer. It's the Cetaphil Daily Advanced Ultra Hydrating Lotion. I have to have this moisturizer with me no matter what. First, it's so affordable. Second, it has no fragrance. And third, it builds the perfect moisture barrier for my face. That's why I love it and apply it every day. This one is for dry skin as it has got a thick consistency. Ultimately, for prepping, I am going to use the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I'm going to spray it all over my face and neck. I feel this revives my skin and makes it look glowy and plump. I also dab it into my skin to lock the moisture. Whenever I'm doing a natural look, I make sure that my skincare is on point because I want my skin to look its best. For concealing, I will be using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Pro HD Contouring and Highlighting palette. Buying this palette was such a good decision that I made. I will mix the highlighting shade with orange shade to make my own peach kind of corrector. And if you have a deeper skin tone, please use just the orange for your dark circles. I apply it under my eyes and conceals and corrects that area at the same time. I will also apply it around my mouth to conceal and correct my hyperpigmentation. I will also be using a green corrector. In today's video, this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal HD in the shade green corrector, and I am going to apply it on the sides of my nose because I have some intense redness going on over there. So a green corrector just cancels out that redness and brightens that area. Again, I'm taking that peach corrector that I just made and I'm applying it around my mouth to cancel and conceal the hyperpigmentation. Make sure to blend everything in really properly. You will notice that I'm using my fingers here because I feel that fingers warm up the product and blend them into the skin really well. And I have more control over the product when I use my fingers. That's just it. Now to even everything out, I'm going to use a medium coverage foundation. I'm not applying it all over my face. I'm focusing it in the areas where I applied the concealer just to match it to the rest of my face because my face has got more of an olive undertone and this foundation has also got olive undertone. So yes, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer here in 332. I'm dabbing it in with a sponge because I feel that it's too liquidy to blend it in with fingers. Also make sure that you do not apply too much of color corrector, otherwise it will be really difficult to cover that and it will become a completely new challenge. Like you have to forget about your dark circles and hyperpigmentation, you have to think about the excessive color corrector that you apply. For my cream blush, I'm using the Lakme 925 Lip and Cheek color in Blush Velvet. I start applying my blush from just below the outer corner of my eye and then I spread it down and blend it there. I like keeping my blush as high as possible because I feel that it makes your face look youthful and lifted. Again, I'm not using a brush here. You can use a brush definitely, but I just feel more comfortable with the fingers and I don't know why, but there's something more natural when I use my fingers. I feel that whenever I have to do a natural look, I have to use my fingers and that's just it. And this lip and cheek color is so good, you guys. It blends in like butter and it spreads like butter. So yes, it's very blendable and it disappears into your skin. I'm also applying a little bit on my nose, and now to set my face, I am going to use two powders. First is the Sugar Set the Tone Tinted Powder in number 30, and I'm using a very little amount on my under eyes and around my mouth. So I don't pack a lot of product because I feel that it makes my skin really very dry. It will just make all the skincare that we did right now useless. So that's why I don't pack a lot of product, especially on my under eyes, because it just starts creasing if I apply too much product. Next, to highlight certain areas of my face, I am going to use the lighter powder, and for that I'm using the Maybelline Loose Finishing Powder in light medium, and I use the least amount of powder, and that's what you should do if you have dry skin. You don't have to bake your face or whatever, just a little bit in the areas you want or the areas that crease. Now I'm just taking a shade from the same Makeup Revolution contour and highlight palette and applying it on my eyelids to prime that area. I just want to cover my veiny eyelids, and I also felt that my forehead was empty, so I'll just apply a little bit of product there too. So yes, I'm just going to apply a little bit of product on the center of my forehead just to highlight that area and make it look like it is a part of my face too. Next, I will be using a brown eyeshadow. This one is from Miss Claire. I bought it with the peach one that I used in my one single eyeshadow series, yes, and I am going to pack it on the outer corner of my eyes. Today I want to enhance my eyes and make them look more round than making them look more elongated. So yes, after packing this eyeshadow, I will be blending it in with a really large blending brush. So you can see that I'm packing the eyeshadow on the outer corner, and then I'll just blend it into my crease from there. If you have round eyes, you should really try this eyeshadow technique. It enhances your round eyes, especially if you have hooded round eyes. If that's a shape, you can try this technique. I don't have a lot of lid space, but when I look like straight forward, it looks like I have a lot of lid space, but in reality I just don't have a lot of lid space. Now I'm just taking a white concealer shade. You can use anything. You can also use a white eyeshadow here, and then I am going to pack it on my eyelid, on the inner half of my eyelid. Yes, I think that's what it's called. And yes, I'm just going to pack it in. Like when I look down, you can see that it doesn't look very flattering, but when I look straight forward, my eyes look really enhanced and round in shape, and they have that nice depth. So again, I'm taking the brown shade and applying it on my lower lash line. I'm not applying a lot of it on my lower lash line because I just don't want excessive amount of product over there, just a little bit to smoke them out, just the least amount. Next, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and first I am just taking some soap and setting my eyebrow hair in place. So after this, I am going to fill in my eyebrows, and for that I'm using this Nicka K eyebrow gel and a brush, an angled brush, and I'm just making hair-like strokes. Now I'm applying a skin colored kohl in my waterline, in my lower waterline and on my upper waterline. I don't know whether it's a word or not, but yes, on my upper waterline I just used a brown kohl. Next, I'm going to use the Bahama Mama bronzer by The Balm. I feel that this is such a nice natural bronzer for my skin because it looks so natural. When you swatch it, you will feel that this has got no pigment, but once you apply it on your skin, it goes on like butter. So I do apply a little bit extra of this bronzer just to give my face that warmth, because I am not going to contour today, so that's why it's gonna be all bronzer. So yes, I'm applying it on my jawline, I'm applying it on my cheekbones. I'm trying to carve out my cheekbones. I mean, with a bronzer you can just go a little bit extra. You don't want it to be like how you place your contour, you can go a little bit extra with the bronzer. So yes, that's why I'm using this brush. This one is from Amazon, and I'm just applying a little bit extra almost all over my face because I like this bronzer so much. And that's it. Now let's do the powder blush, and for that I'm using this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in Mellow Wine. And you guys, this shade is so beautiful and it matched with my backdrop. I don't know how, and it also matched with the cream blush that I applied, and it had just the perfect amount of pigmentation. And yeah, I really like this blush. Plus, it looks so good on my skin tone. It is a bright kind of blush, but you know, it also has this kind of depth about it, about the color, and it doesn't look too popping, but at the same time it looks bright. I don't know what I'm saying right now, but yes, that's how I feel. Next, I'm going to use a liquid highlighter. I feel that I don't need a powder highlighter for this look, so I'm just applying this liquid highlighter from Wet n Wild on my cheekbones, basically on the high points of my face, my inner corner, and also my brow bone. And I'm also dragging a little bit on my lower lash line just to, you know, make my eyes look very open from the inside. And next I am going to curl my eyelashes and apply some mascara. I am not going to use false eyelashes today, but you can obviously go ahead and use. I mean, you can do whatever suits your face, but yes, this is just my kind of natural look. For the final step, I will be applying some lip and cheek color. Again, this is the same lip and cheek color from Lakme that I applied on my cheeks. And then I'm using a tissue paper to dab out the excess and also to make it completely transfer proof and matte, because that is the type of finish I prefer. That's it for this video. This is a completed look. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel and do not forget to hit that notification bell. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.